Sul Fina Fredische Masims. When last we left off, Samuel foiled a robbery by doing absolutely nothing, and gained a large amount of money for doing so, far more than he should have. He should have only gained 1,000 simoleons, but instead gained nearly 4,000, because the game thought that something had been stolen of high value, when nothing had been stolen whatsoever. But we have used the money to some good ends, improving a lot of the things in the bathroom. A shower that improves hygiene a lot and provides room, a toilet that provides comfort and more bladder and automatically flushes, and a sink that provides room. In general, the bathroom is a much better place to be in, and he'll be spending a lot less time in there, because all of the things there now do what they're meant to do even faster, giving Samuel more time to focus on gaining that 1 point of creativity and one more family friend that he needs to get a promotion. Another promotion to give him even more money. The luck is all going Samuel's way, and unfortunately, not Dave's way, because he lost some points of body last time, which means now he needs to get 3 points of body, 1 point of creativity, 1 point of charisma, and 2 more family friends to get a chance of getting a promotion. And while Samuel can quite happily gain 1 more family friend to gain 3, I don't think Dave is going to manage to gain 2 more. That said, Samuel's relationship with him is far improved, and Evette is still a firm family friend, but we're going to need to talk to Evette quite a bit more. We're going to need to do quite a bit today as well. Firstly, we're going to have lunch, which is very important. I think it's lunch at this time. Around about 11 o'clock it becomes lunch rather than breakfast, and we did indeed miss work to make sure that we talk to Evette, because talking to Evette is going to be very important today. And also, the fact that we don't have anywhere to sit when we eat probably contributes to Dave's usually plummeting comfort, because the only time that he ever gets comfort is when he watches television and when he goes to sleep. There are no sort of interim moments when he does gain comfort. Alright, we're going to use the toilet here and take a shower. The shower is not broken, which it normally is. There's a brief time where the shower is working in between every time that he manages to break it somehow. There we go. Have a quick shower, and you could turn off the television. In fact, you're just going to watch the television for the time being. And literally as soon as Dave has used the toilet, it's time for the maid to clean the toilet, because he leaves it an absolutely terrible mess. There we go. Your fun is pretty much going to be maxed out very quickly, which is very important, and 30 simoleons, well earned indeed. I think he's nearly done with watching the television. Just a little more. There we go, that is enough. What we want to do now is we want to water all of the plants and then call Evette to see if she'll come round, because we want to have quite a conversation and get to know her a lot better. And we have various cats and dogs that are trying to say hi, but we're going to ignore all of them and focus on making sure that all of the plants don't die. We need to hire a gardener to keep them in tip-top condition, but we really don't have enough plants to make that worth it. If you had a massive house, though, which had tons of plants, it most certainly would be a good investment if you had a lot of money. And while Dave has enough money to hire a maid, I really don't think he has enough money to hire definitely not enough money to hire a gardener. Not yet, anyway. Alright, I think it's time for you to call a neighbour and see if Evette will come round and say hello. Your energy is already suffering, however. We really need to work on getting you a better bed. But maybe later. There we go. Are you going to come round? We hope so, because we want to say hi and get to know you far better than we already do. Evette is at work. Duh. We did not know that Evette was at work. Well, we're just going to have a nap for now, I think. There we go, we'll nap for a couple of hours and then wake up, and hopefully then we'll be able to talk to Evette. There we go. 1 hour of sleep and 2 hours of sleep. That is probably good enough time for you to get up. There we go. Make the bed as your first port of call, and all of these need watering already. We'll do that later. Maybe Evette will no longer be at work. We can only hope, eh? There we go. Are you available to have a chat? Let's find out. We'll call and invite over. Yes, you're around, but will you come round? That is a question. Sure, this place is Dullsville. Everywhere appears to be Dullsville when it's not where you are. There are a few of us hanging out. Can I bring someone else with me? No thanks, we just want to talk to you. And only you. And so Evette now has to tell everyone to go away while she goes to say hi to Dave. Dave, it's time for you to look your best, and by your best I mean just get into the exact clothes that you're always in, and just wait for Evette to come round. Just wait about there, she'll be around very shortly. There we go. Is she here yet? She'll either appear here, or maybe here. Who knows, eh? It's all a mystery. We do want to make sure that he doesn't go and grab a quick snack or anything. And speaking of which, he was about to go and have dinner. That is a bad idea, and now he almost had another dinner. Let's just have you go outside, shall we? Just to make sure that you don't do anything silly like that. Or you could recycle these things while we wait. That's a good idea. It may even save you 10 simoleons for when the maid doesn't have to do that later. She'll come round eventually. Maybe. Hopefully. Maybe she got lost. After all, the neighborhood is a very big place indeed. And already his energy is starting to go. There she is! Hello! How are you? Welcome to the greatest house on the block. It may not actually be the greatest house on the block. In fact, I think it definitely isn't. You want to wait in there and make it look like that you really weren't waiting for her to come round, even though she did see you, so that has kind of been scuppered. Alright, let's go and say hello by shaking hands, nice and formally. How are you? Are you well? This may not be downtown, but it's the most amazing place you'll ever be. It may not be the most amazing place you'll ever be. Let's go into the main room, shall we? Just ignore the terrible carpet and pretty much everything that is absolutely terrible. And we're going to be teased as the first thing that Evette does. I'm not so sure that's going to work out. It may work out. They do know each other quite well. Let's see how that works. Okay, that definitely worked out. That definitely worked out. We need to talk about interests and get to know each other a little bit better. And he's talking about technology. I'm not sure how much. Nope, she does not like talking about technology. She does, however, like talking about that. And I think he likes... Nope, they do not agree on that whatsoever. Not at all. This is off to a bad start already. More conversation, I think. Why don't you talk about that? Talk about politics. She actually likes talking about politics, which is good. Also, that is his dog. Cool dog. I'm sure you'll get along very well indeed eventually. There we go, and I've no idea why you've come in. I don't think we let Aristotle in, but Aristotle is, making themselves at home. Back to technology, I think. I don't think she likes that conversation, Dave. Oh no, she likes talking about the computer specifically. I don't remember which conversation that she didn't like. What we're going to do now is we're going to give a friendly hug. And that worked out. Excellent. Friendly hugs to start with. What else could we do? We could tickle. I really think that's a bad idea. We could talk a little more about our interests and get to know each other that much better. We need to make sure this relationship is as high as it could possibly be. Also, we need to make sure that her mood is as high as it could possibly be as well, because mood has an impact on if certain things work out. Parties, however, are a brilliant conversation all round, as we have learned, and that will most certainly help in improving everything. Everything will be better when parties are discussed. Everything. Can we, still a friendly hug? That's fine, we'll have another one of those, if that is possible. And it is. Excellent. That should go up from 89 all the way up to 90. Only 1 point? I thought it might be a little more than that. And then we'll talk a bit more about interests. Music is a good topic, apparently. Music is a very good topic. There we go. And eventually, Dave might try something else that's not talking and hugging. Let's see what other conversation topics there are. There is a tickle, which is a pretty bad one. Inviting downtown or inviting to the old town. Old town really won't do much. Downtown really won't do very much either. And I don't think Dave has the money for that. There is the kiss option, which I think Dave is going to try. Let's see if that works, eh, Dave? Will it work? No, it will not work. That did not work at all. She is not in a very good mood, which is something that may have impacted that from failing. If she was in a better mood, it might have succeeded. But I don't know how we're going to get her in a better mood unless we serve dinner. Serving dinner will certainly help, but I think right now it's a little too late to even think about that. But at the very least, the relationship has improved significantly. It is now at 98. But I don't think anything else is really going to work. We could try, cheering up. Let's, try with a puppet. There we go. Cheer up, Evette. Things will be okay. Look at this puppet that he has. I have no idea what that puppet is. It's working, though. It's definitely working. That is a terrifying puppet. That is a really terrifying puppet. And I think maybe he'll try again now. Will it work? The answer is, get out of the way, dog. Let's see if this will work. No, it will not. Things are just not working out for you, Dave, whatsoever. I think it's time to say goodbye. And I think a hug is appropriate for that. There we go. Oh, comfort is really bad for him. Really bad indeed. But they leave on amicable terms. There we go. Maybe next time things may go better for you. I think it's time to water all of the plants, and I don't know why you're leaving that way, but I suppose it's as good a way as any to go. Also, your mood is dreadful right now. Absolutely dreadful. And you are very, very tired. We're going to need you to go to bed pretty soon to make sure that we have you get enough rest for work, because you need to go to work tomorrow. If you don't go to work, things will go very badly wrong indeed. Alright, time for you to go to sleep. Also, your comfort is absolutely dreadful. That is because there is nowhere to sit and eat at all or do anything like that. We may need to get somewhere to eat at some point, which would involve moving everything around. But not just yet. You need to get up right now because it's 6 o'clock and you're at work in 2 hours. Oh dear, I think use and take a shower and that's pretty much all you're going to have time to do. Run! Run quickly and eat as fast as you can, because the carpool is literally about to arrive. I think you'll just about manage it, though. You have no comfort to speak of whatsoever, however. Man, it's going to be a very uncomfortable day for you, Dave. A very uncomfortable day indeed. You're definitely going to have to watch the television when you get back, and the maid has quite a lot to do. And immediately as soon as the maid goes, a dog urinates everywhere. Just typical, eh? And we have more bills to take care of. But we do have the fact that we are earning more money, so it shouldn't be so bad. We brought home $275, which should actually pay for everything in this selection of bills. I think it's not just bills for the house, it's also like electricity and everything else. It's sort of all lumped together as one thing. Hello, dog. How are you? Your social is dreadful. We're definitely going to need to talk to you at some point. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll have to take another day off at work to sort out your social situation, dog, because you're not having a very fun day whatsoever. But that may have helped a tiny bit. Just a little. Let's go grab some bills, shall we? And see how much it is. It's probably going to be a little bit more because we have the bookshelf, but not much more. How much would it be? It will be 232. I think that's actually a little bit less than it was before. And that has been sorted. We definitely... Hello, Brad. How are you? I've no idea why you were here. But either way, time to turn on the television and watch some cartoons. Because we desperately need to improve fun and comfort. There we go. It won't take long to improve both of them. In fact, they are all pretty much sorted right now with a little bit of fast forwarding. We do need to go and talk to Dog a bit. Where is Dog? Is Dog asleep? Dog is actually asleep right now, which is not good, because we really needed to cheer Dog up. Maybe tomorrow, eh? And we need to water the plants once again. For some reason, these plants always need watering, but he's not tired enough that he's not going to lose the focus on watering every single time he's watered one plant. If you're too tired, you have to keep reselecting them, but fortunately he has enough energy that doing this, he actually quite likes doing it apparently. You just heard him there being very happy about watering the plants. We're definitely going to need to improve Dog's social though, which is going to involve maybe taking another day off work. But right now, everything is sort of working out in that regard, because we do have enough money to make sure that everything works out. I mean, every 6 days we'll be working 3 of them, which should be enough to pay for all of the bills and all of our food, and have a little bit of money left over. Not a lot of money left over, but a little bit of money. Time for you to get some rest, and time for us to really consider what we're going to do concerning everything in here. We could actually move everything around and perhaps work out... Oops, something's happening. What is going on? Well, it's most certainly not a robber of any kind, because if that were the case, Dave would have to run over to the phone and try and ring the police, because he does not have a burglar alarm. What we need to do is we need to shuffle things around here, and try our best to make sure that we have something to, some space that we could put some tables and chairs. We could do that, I suppose, and but that would literally shuffle everything around, and that wouldn't be so good. First, we need to just put any sort of table and chair down, just so that we could have a little bit of space to figure out how it would work. And the answer is it's really not going to work that well whatsoever. I mean, we could put it there, but then how are we going to sort everything else out? The answer is it would all be a little bit messy, and by a little bit messy, I mean very messy. I mean, look at that. That is not great. But we could do that. Unfortunately, what's in the way there is that door is actually in the way. The door that leads over to here. If we were to move the door over, it might be better. But maybe I'm just trying to sort out something that can't be sorted, considering the fact that we have a massive sofa here, and really no good way to position it anywhere. We can't put it here because this lamp is in the way. We could move the lamp, though. Put that there, shuffle that over here, that might be better. And then we could put the dog food there. That's a little bit out of the way, though. We're not going to be able to look at that often. We could put the light there, though. That could work. And then we still have the same problem that we had before. We definitely have the same problem that we had before, so that definitely doesn't work. We could move the, definitely could move the jukebox over to here, though. That might help. Although I don't know where I'm going to put this now. Putting it there might help. And then we could do that, and this, and that I don't think is... That could work, actually. It might work. It might give us just enough room, although it is a really cumbersome layout. It might give us just enough room to sort out having some chairs. Aha! We've managed it, everyone. Now people can sit down and eat food. Although where we're going to put Dog's bowl is another question. We're definitely going to have to find somewhere to put that. Maybe we could put it... Maybe we could just get rid of this bin. We don't really put much in the trash these days anymore, so we'll just put the dog bowl over here. A little bit of sorting things out, and everything works out. There we go. Marvellous. And we've managed to keep the phone right there. I mean, putting this somewhere better would be good, but there really is nowhere else we can put it. We could get rid of it, and instead buy a lamp to put on the ceiling. That might actually be better. A very cheap lamp to provide some illumination. Everything looks different, and it may not even be... Also, he's put the fridge right in front of a window, but everything should work out that little bit more. There we go, we'll just shuffle it round. In fact, you can see everything a bit better as well, but more importantly, he has somewhere to sit down. We could actually have this chair instead, or maybe this chair. It does provide that little bit more comfort, but we don't have the spare money right now. There we go, everything has been sorted, and is now much, much better. Brilliant. We'll just wake up now. It's time for a new day. Time to have breakfast and use the toilet and take a shower. Shall we skip work today? We may need to, purely to make sure that Dog doesn't feel too lonely. Dog needs some company, and Dave is the one to provide it. There we go. He can finally sit down and maintain that comfort. Admittedly at comfort 2, but he can still maintain that comfort, which is better than what he could do before. There we go. Just get rid of that over there. And then use the toilet, take a shower, and spend some quality time with Dog. You won't need to use the television or anything, because your fun is actually really high, which is excellent. There we go. You're going to be in when the cleaner is, but that's okay, because you're not going to be getting in the way. You're going to be spending some quality time with Dog, as Dog howls the shower for no particular reason. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and call Dog over to us. There we go. Why don't you come over here and say hello, Dog? For we're going to have a conversation. And that is a positive right there just for being called over. We're going to play with Dog for quite a while. There we go. Who's a good dog? You're a very good dog, and we can't see this at all unless we turn it to this angle because of all the things that are now in the way. It may be a bit of a bad layout, but there actually is a large area here that I don't think there was before. There we go, a little bit more playing, and that social should rocket up. There we go, it rocked it up a little bit there, and it will do so even more. Dave's social is now maxed out, which is fantastic. There we go, a little bit more. We could actually hug the dog. Let's hug the dog, shall we? Maybe that will work. Let's find out. Hello, dog. How are you? Are you well? Oh, there we go. He was trying to go like, hey, would you like to come up? And he's like, nope. And so he just picked it. Oh! That was not good at all. Why did you bite Dave? Dave just wanted to be nice, but no, you had to bite him, didn't you? That's just mean. That is very mean. I think we're just going to pet the dog some more. Maybe they don't know each other that well. Maybe not well enough. I mean, it is 52. That is quite good. Alright, there we go. He's just going to walk around for a bit. I don't know why Dog likes walking around. He's fine with being petted, but just not hugged. I think he may need to be house-trained a bit better and a little bit more obedience. There we go. Maybe a couple more times. Once or twice, and I think Dog will be happy as a dog called Larry. I was about to say happy as Larry, but Larry is not a dog. Dog is a dog. Do we want Dave to go to work today? You know what? We're not going to have Dave go to work at all. Dave, have a second breakfast. You've earned it. There we go. I'm sure you can afford not to go to work again. Just ignore that. You don't need to go there. Excellent. Eat well and gain a lot of comfort. You're going to need to watch television a lot to gain a lot of comfort. There we go. Time to use the toilet and a shower just before the maid gets here so that they can be cleaned up, and then we're going to turn on the television. There we go. I'm sure everything will be fine with you constantly skipping work. I'm sure they don't mind. After all, you lost those points of body. You're probably not the best stunt double there ever has been. There we go, and everything is fine. And I think Evette is still at work. Maybe we can call her. Maybe she's around. Who knows, eh? Are you around? I don't think she is. Did you not look at the clock before you called? Evette is at work right now, don't you know? Well, time to go to sleep, I guess. Sleep is always good. We can sleep it away. Also, that was the notification there about her, the maid being paid. And now we're at maximum energy. You know what we need to do? We need to go and have a quick dinner to refresh that hunger. And then do this again and this again. You do need to do this quite a bit if you want to wake up and maintain a maximum of everything. There we go. The only thing that's bad right now is comfort, and we can improve that by sitting on this sofa for a little while, but only a little while. Everything is as good as it could possibly be. In fact, Dave is feeling on top of the world right now. Probably the best he's ever felt since the very start of everything. And when we come back, folks, he's going to invite Evette over again. Maybe things will go better this time round. Who can say? The only person that could say is us. And we'll find that out next time. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Dag dag. Look at how happy he is. He is so happy. So very happy for a change, which makes a wonderful change, because normally he is miserable. But not anymore. Dag dag.